How pleasing was it to be back, pulling on the shirt again and facing Premier League opposition upon your return?
Yeah, it was a great feeling to be back out there, and like I say, against the Premier League opposition, it was a obviously bearing the result, a good night, and yeah, like I say, it was nice to be back out there with the lads and playing against the opposition like that. They're the games that you look back in, because we obviously don't get them very often, playing against the Premier League team, and I thought we held a really good account of ourselves. A little bit disappointed because I think we had the chances to at least score one or two. But no, like I say, on the whole, a good night and a performance that we could have been proud of.
The manager's just been saying that one of the key instances in the game was a free kick that Oliver Glasner hadn't used for 5 years. So proof that you can't plan for everything in football.
Yeah, exactly. I think the gaffer was saying that the last time he used it was at Wolfsburg with Weghorst. So yeah, and that's the Mateta the touch and how quick he shot after the touch, and that's obviously the Premier League for you. And yeah, they surprised us with it. Like, we didn't really know that they were going to do it, but like I say, they punish you with that one chance that they get to do it, and that's the levels. As you get higher, that's how good they get.
So as an experience thing, because I would imagine from like a learning perspective, you can all sort of talk and discuss and see things and analyse things, but it's that direct experience that then sort of enhances that learning, doesn't it?
Yeah, of course. I think, especially playing against teams and players like that, you experience that and you see, as a young lad, maybe you're coming through, and that's the levels that probably every professional dreams of getting to. But you don't just get there. Luckily, that they're obviously all good pros and have worked hard since they were younger, and it takes a lot of dedication and professionalism, and that's what it takes to get to the very top of the game.
How much perhaps did it allow for a reset? Look, you've come out of that performance-wise with a lot of credit. After, an odd match in many ways, but a defeat, a 5-goal defeat, as it were, at Chesterfield.
Yeah, I think, looking back to the Chesterfield game, obviously you look at the score on 5-2 and you think that, we've been battered, but I think we went through the performance and a lot of the actual stuff that we wanted to do was good. Obviously, it was a little bit of individual errors on the night, which is football, that can happen. They took their chances, and again, we look back at the game and it should have really been 5-5, maybe even 6-5 or 6-6. They took the chances and we didn't, and at the end of the day, goals changed the game. Yeah, I know, but sometimes that's football. They have good attacking players, we have good attacking players. That's that's what the game is at times. But when you get them chances, you have to be ruthless. And obviously, against Chesterfield, we weren't ruthless enough. They were, and a little bit even on Monday. Like I'm saying, we had some good chances that on another night, on another day, could go in. But like I say, from both performances, there was positives to take. Obviously, you take away the result against Chesterfield, that wasn't positive, or against Palace. But it wasn't all doom and gloom. It was. There was certainly some good playing and some good bits that what we've worked on, and something to be positive to take into tomorrow's game.
Can I, before we move on to the game, obviously, and promotion challenges, etc. Look, you're all having a good season because you're up there, but a lot of the fans at the minute are talking about Joe Lowu. Well, as a regular teammate of him and more experienced, presumably a guiding hand as well, what do you kind of put his form this season and possibly even more specifically recently down to?
A lot of dedication and being a very good professional. That's what Joe is. I've been with him now. Joe signed under Richie Wellens, was it? So what's that, 3 or 4 years? And he's a great pro. He does the work every single day, which is, as I said before, is what you have to do at any level to be a professional and to stay in the game. You have to make sure you do the basics and work on stuff that you maybe weren't so good at. And when you get your chance, take it, and that's what Joe's done. I think he's always, first and foremost as well, he's a good lad. He's a great person. And like I say, he's had his chances over the 3 or 4 seasons, and he's taken them. You know, that's all you can do really as a professional. And you know, he's athletically very, very good. And I don't think there's many strikers in this league that will get the better of him. But it's down to him now to, you know, he's got that standard. He's got to stay at that standard and keep improving. And you know, fair play to him.
As regards the league table, now you're not allowed to say you don't look at the league table because no one will believe you anyway.
Yeah.
So from second down until 6th, clearly only a point separates you. What does that say about the division, the race to try and get up, and almost the standards you need to keep repeating to make sure you're at the very least second, if not higher, and away from the other chasers?
Yeah, look, obviously there was a game last night, Port Vale, Notts County, and then you see with Port Vale winning, they're on the same points as us, am I right? Mm-hmm. But look, it shows that the division's a very competitive division, and every game is vital now. You know, I seen Joe say we've got 16 cup finals left, and he's right. You know, every game, you just focus on the next game. There's no point looking ahead because you can't affect that one. The only game that you can affect is the one that you're going to play in next. And that's where you just got to take it game by game. You know, it might be a bit cliche and a bit boring to people, but that's just what it is. That's the fact. The next game is Grimsby at home, a very tough game. And we just have to make sure we do what we have been working on to get the 3 points.
There must be is there, after each match, you take on your own circumstances, the match plays out. You know, how quickly then do you go, we've won today, have so-and-so got on? Yeah,
look, I think you said it there. First and foremost, if we win, I think it's, you know, that's all we can control. So you're buzzing that we've won. Obviously, you look at the results and so-and-so done this, so-and-so done that, but to be totally honest, don't really care. There's, like I say, there's 16 games left. That's a lot of football to be played. And like I say, we just need to focus on ourselves and make sure we keep doing what we've been doing to put us in this position. And again, just go even more and keep going, keep grinding the games out game by game.
Localish rivalry tomorrow in Grimsby. What's your assessment of them and where they're at right now?
Yeah, look, good team. Obviously got a good experienced manager for this level. They're coming on the back of 2 wins against away to Bromley and at home to Carlisle, so they'll be feeling confident, and rightly so, because like I say, they're a good team. But so are we, and we know what we're good at. And we just need to go out there again. You don't think about too much, just make sure we, not get too maybe invested in the derby. It's just another game. Yeah, we've got to be up for it and got to be ready, and we've done the analysis and we know how to hurt them and stop them at what they're good at, and we just got to do our job. It's as simple as that, really.